This video will demonstrate how to correctly thread the steel strapping on the Bale Band-It 200. Before you begin, bring the Bale Band-It to bale position 0, with no bales in the bundle. To do this, set the strapping quantity on the iPad to 1. Then continue baling until the Bale Band-It stops and says it is run out of strapping. It will stop at bale position 0. Once the new spool of strapping is installed, remove the tape. Thread the strap through the 1/2 inch rod and the spring-loaded strap guide. The strap should be under the 1/2 inch rod and on top of the spring-loaded strap guide. Thread the strapping above the roller but below the bolt. Thread the strapping between the upper crimp roller and the lower bearing. This will take some force to push through, as this is where the edge of the strap is beveled. Cutting the end of the strap at an angle will allow the strapping to get started easier. When using a twine tie baler, always skip the back roller, as demonstrated in this video. For wire tie balers, route the wire around the back roller and remove the upper crimper roller, but reinstall its hardware to keep the bracket rigid. Thread the strapping inside the rod frame and against the large roller mounted on the horizontal plunger. Thread the strapping through the slot mounted on the cross brace. Thread the strapping over the bearing on the upper bearing arm. Thread the strapping under the roller and in the channel of the strap guide arms. For easier threading, straighten the strapping before threading under the roller. This will allow the strapping to flow more easily through the strap guide arm and out the other side. As the strapping is being threaded through the strap guide arm, it must be threaded on top of the pivot point of the strap guide arm finger. Thread the strapping on top of the roller mounted at the end of the strap guide arm finger. Pull approximately 30 inches of strapping. Pre-bend the strapping into a C shape using 3 fingers to approximate the distance. Make the lower leg of the C flat without any bumps. Release the tension on the red-handled clamp by pulling the handle back. Pull back on the spring-loaded skid plate. As the spring-loaded skid plate is being pulled back, slide the strapping around the side of the fetcher rollers. At this point, the strapping should be located between the 2 rollers and the gripper. Release the spring-loaded skid plate and reapply tension to the red-handled clamp. The end of the strapping should end on the zinc-plated insert. Note the amount of tension in the red-handled clamp can be adjusted by adjusting the bolt mounted in the end of the clamp. Typically, the tension should not be changed after the initial break-in period. It is important never to adjust the red-handled clamp with the hydraulic power off. This adjustment pushes against the fetchers, which can seep forward with no hydraulic power, and cause the adjustment to be over tight and damage the assembly when the hydraulic power resumes. Refer to red handle adjustment in the adjustment section of the manual.